Alright, since I got a few minutes there, I figure I'll go ahead and do a video, a part two on the ground station, just kind of further show you guys how I actually set up the ground station, as far as how the antennas are pointing and the type of area that we typically fly in. As you can see out here, it's pretty much just a big open field, crop field for the most part, and out there to the furthest extent, so I can zoom in out there, way out there in them tree lines, from where I'm standing right now to out there is actually 1 mile. So this is one of the kicker parts what I was saying. You can get the further distance between your ground station and any kind of obstruction, you would get longer range at a lower altitude. And this is one of the reasons why I can do pretty good on 5.8 out here, is because of the sheer distance between the actual ground station and the tree lines. And as you can see, the ground station here, it is not pointing straight up in the air. Once again, you gotta you gotta know how to aim this thing. And you can see I got these antennas, they're pointing out in the distance fairly low. Not that much of an angle, probably not even a full, it may be 5 degrees of a tilt on it. But basically the way they're pointing out is where it is pointing directly, just barely over top of the tree line out there in the distance. And again, by doing that, that's gonna allow me to fly out at a low range, way far out. We're talking like maybe I might can go right at 5 miles at only 400 feet on 5.8. But this is how you want to set your system up. You know, if I was pointing over here toward these trees to the other side over here, it would most definitely have more angle on the ground station, so I can, you know, get the range out of it, because the beams, of course, is not going to punch through the trees on 5.8. 5.8 doesn't have that kind of penetration. But again, this is basically how my setup is, and this is how I get good results. And as I was saying, different areas requires different types of antennas. And out here, I'm not going for no crazy long range today. I'm just doing some testing on the Nano Talon, the Nano Goblin. So I got the Pepper Box, the Fat Sharp Patch, 110 turn and 1.5 turn on here. I'm pretty good at not flying behind myself, so I don't need a omnidirectional antenna on here, or cloverleaf. You know, this man is gonna cover me, you know, pretty much 180 degrees in front of myself, and I should get some pretty good results. But anyway, quick video just to show you guys how I got everything set up out here. Take notes. Never point your ground station straight up in the air like some guys do. If you're pointing straight up in the air, of course, and you're flying straight out, you're not gonna get any kind of range, because your beam you're receiving on is looking for a signal straight up in the air. So just keep that in mind, guys. All right, peace.